The sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Oh, easy pickings there. He's looking to set free a runner. Lisandro Martinez, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side. That's it! He will be livid with himself. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Messi going full tilt down the left. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Fletcher. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, it's just a little long. And that has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Costa Curta. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's. He's gone for goal. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Great ball, hits one! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first goal of the game. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Palmer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Used a certain sixth sense. Goalkeeper's ball. And the first half is done. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Cafu, passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! He's scored! It is no contest, it is a landslide. And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter?
Nampak dah tu. Ini ribu lah. Orang punya kutang kuda kawan.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lisandro Martinez reaching his double century today, right on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Palmer. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Referee's given a throw. Hakimi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Mbappe. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. Pirlo. Palmer. Shevchenko. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. And that is masterful defending. Darren Fletcher. To Martinez. Hakimi. And it's Van Dijk. To Martinez. Darren Fletcher. And Hakimi. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Palmer. Wriggles his way through. Mbappe. Porto with the corner, there first. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Porto! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back
There
promptly.
will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Messi. Shevchenko! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Neuer catches it safely. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Porto come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Foden. And he's there to clear it. And he's had it nicked away. He's looking to set free a runner. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? Pirlo. Fiddles it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
72,306.
Porto couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's Neymar! And it's Shevchenko.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Mbappe under intense pressure. Got a shot away! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe!
Porto clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Jordi Alba. Porto still ahead by the game's only goal. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Nice ball and he's in here. Big chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Palmer. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 11, coming on the field.
Darren Fletcher, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Number 10.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
And that's that. Porto have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'm afraid to tell you.
lah mall aja. Harus menang banyak kok.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Okay, interesting. Distributed tidily. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Well, there's the clearance. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mitoma. He won't be happy with that one. And he's forced to go back. Hakimi to Darren Fletcher. Hakimi, and it's Sané. Nakata. Mitoma has crossed into the big header. He will be livid with himself. Gravenberg. And Darren Fletcher. And Hakimi. Sané. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Ah, it's a sweet ball that. Backward it goes. Mitoma. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Gravenberg, that's header! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Mitoma, Nakata. Hit into the mid, and a header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with this.
There is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in
An
designated
engrossing half,
areas within
but we're
these
still
grounds.
where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Darren Fletcher, and here's Mbappe. Pass is just off target.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, I'll do less said about that pass the better. Hakimi to Darren Fletcher. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Del Piero. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. He's played him through. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Ribéry. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ribéry.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Mitoma. Fletcher. And he's gone backward here. And Fletcher! And one more try! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Porto, after 89 minutes, is number 9, Alessandro Del Piero. Substitution for Japan, number 24, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 6, number 15, Mitoma. Number 23, number 3, coming on the field, number 20, number 21, number 8, number 7, number 16.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
With the owner of a blue...
Saan nih benar-benar
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Porto are looking to go forward now. Tonali picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, well played, well played. Chance to finish. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely aimed pass. Bellingham. Gakpo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the shot. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Porto has the chance to go the other way.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You cannot...
Shot at goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. He rises! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold and Gravenberch. Distributed tidily. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, right place, right time. Gravenberch.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gravenberch. Oh, good spread. Time and again they are repelled. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Valverde.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And the first half is done. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Porto really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is good strength. The message is clear, none shall pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Forwards and with intent. Fletcher promptly onto that, and that is that. Kubo. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Van Dijk makes the interception. Hakimi, he's gone forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And smartly reclaimed. Van Dijk. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Porto are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well, played through for the wide man.
Porto are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Kubo. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk cuts it out. Porto are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's Valverde, and he's managed to get free.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and time.
Itulah kalah panjang memang aja.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Saliba looking for options for movement, and that has left him in a heap.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Schneider. No way through, so back it comes. Darren Fletcher. Nunez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been one straight back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. Chouameni, and claimed it back swiftly. Now Seedorf. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Darren Fletcher. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Fletcher. Pedri cuts out the pass. And it's Ribéry. Caught offside that time.
Ủa nó giờ em gần rồi.
That has been cut short. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Darren Fletcher. Del Piero. Porto finding their passes. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Interesting ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Del Piero. Oh, nice touch. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Darwin. Schneider. Now the finish!
The attendance for this
Good
match
run,
was
lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Schneider deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Climbs up big, has another go. Oh, taken with style. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Alexander-Arnold. And they win it back again. Looking for the runner. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Del Piero.
Porto are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Porto are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And the pass is intercepted.
Porto really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nunez! Could be danger here. Drogba! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Number 13, Darwin Nunez. Number 6, Belletti. Coming on the field, number 21, Giroud.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Substitution for Palmeiras, number 11, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Ribery.
Sane could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's just a little long.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Didier Drogba. Coming on the field is number 4, Fernando Torres.
And it's Del Piero.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's gone looking for safety. 5 minutes to add. Ribery. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it.
Ah, kok kalah dari ini kok. Nggak kalah tipis ya. Terus.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here. Great hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah.
Decent hit! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fletcher fiddles it. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So what can they make of this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella. Kimmich. Mbappe! Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Malaysia take the lead. Rodri attempts a clearance. Gravenberch! He can get that clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Martinez. David Villa. It's David Villa! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Malaysia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Done delicately. David Villa. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that was vital. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Porto, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good take in a good area. Bellingham. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The attendance
Foden.
for this match was
Gently done.
71,550.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Zaccagni! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kimmich is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Porto do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Darren Fletcher. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that's well seen too. Gravenberg. And it's Fletcher. And it's Del Piero. Interesting ball. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Barella. It's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Shad cuts out the pass. Zaccagni. And it's Del Piero. Alexander-Arnold. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Del Piero. Kimmich. Shad gets across to intercept that. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.
Kalah sih Kapuya. Ini gol lah. Si Mbappe rilis. Pedri, Gravenberg.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And that's a good ball. Neymar. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Greenish reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Looks a smashing ball. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Messi. Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia. Hakimi. It's Pedri. Beckenbauer. Neymar. And it's Albertini. Now it's Luis Garcia. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. Grealish. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pressure coming in from all directions. There's the hit! Goal! Santos! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is a brilliant interception. Now the finish! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Chance! And more and more and more!
Sulla pure mastire in
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Santos find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and
it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. So off we go once more.
Porto now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
It's a sharp pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Luis Garcia. Messi. Now it's Messi. Porto can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Adams. And it's Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Has a look and place it forward. Albertini. Mbappe. Luis Garcia has a go! They want to be quick to recover this. A whisker away from making it 4. Another. Can he finish? They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to be impressed with all-round capabilities of this guy, Mateo Kovacic. The Croatian really is one of the best central midfielders around. He does work best in a midfield three, I would say, but he's not really someone who can play as a single pivot. He'll be busy breaking lines once he gets into that left channel.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That is a great pick out.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Foden. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Mbappe. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kluivert.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Works it forward. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kubo has it in a wide position. Costa Curta. David Villa. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Gravenberg. Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Law. David Villa. Oh, he's been... and the shot! Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Interesting ball. And it's Kovacic. And they're quick to get it back. That's a fabulous... David Villa! It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Quick reminder today, please.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Palmer. Look at the space here. Mbappe! It's in! Porto are level.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The attendance for
it's
this
a
match
corner.
was 72,306.
Porto with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Darren Fletcher. Now Foden. Palmer. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he get it through? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. Darren Fletcher. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. And it's Kovacic. And it's Kovacic. And he's there to get it away. Costa Curta. And it's Maradona. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Can he finish?
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Works it out wide. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Low.
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez makes the interception. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And they can counter here. Interesting ball. Neymar gets flagged offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very...
Oh, he's been caught. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Costa Curta gets it away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Darren Fletcher. And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi. He's found a way through. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. Sonny! Over to the other side. Kluivert. And it's Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that...
It's Kluivert! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a key interception. Kluivert. Cafu. Zaire Emery. Cafu. Cross flung in towards the middle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ribery. Zaccagni. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Sané for Ribery. That looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Zaccagni. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And it's Ribery. And here's Sané. Quality ball. Zaccagni. Zaire Emery.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Now it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaccagni. And it's Fletcher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cafu. Oh, that's nice. Chance to finish. They just took too long getting forward.
Guardiola simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Is number 15, Modric.
Alexander-Arnold. Zaccagni. Oh, Creed.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Modric. Mbappe. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear.
Forwards have truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Cafu. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Modric.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Oh, shooting chance! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Pinches it off him. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this. Oh, Bruno Fernandes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps anticipated. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's a great chance! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ribéry. That's a nicely measured... Mbappe! Aims beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that. Danger averted for now. Can back almost at once. Camavinga. That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. And now the breakaway. Quality ball. Mbappe!
Has been indicated.
Mbappe. Distributed tidily.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ribery. And he's away. That is good strength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance
And the
for this
counter-attack
match
could be on for Paris Saint-Germain.
72,306.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga. No, that's been intercepted. Ribery. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. A real chance if he can get through. Over to the left. Header! He's made, not by that far. Adams. It's Camavinga. Nicely weighted. Hits one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Hakimi. Bruno Fernandes. No, he's not getting past him there. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. Bellingham.
There will be
Oh, well
1
played.
minute
He
at
got
a
back
time.
really well. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Interesting ball. Pedri. It's gone for a throw-in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now then, here we've got one of the top strikers ever from Latin America. Some say the finest Chile have ever produced.
Ivan Zamorano. Bam Bam is a clue to what he does, and he married a European power to South American cunning and lots of goals.
And it's Del Piero. Zamorano. Martinez. Now Van Dijk. Martinez.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hakimi. And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. And Hakimi. And it's Zamorano. Nice control. Zamorano! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Zamorano just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Alexander-Arnold. Kubo. Del Piero. Played into space out wide. Valverde. Quality ball. And it's Sané. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has been clubbed away. Valverde. And here's Sané. Foden. It's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Del Piero. Rudiger, pinged towards the front line. Now it's Foden, looking for the runner. Fletcher gets across to intercept that. Foden. And Hakimi. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Kubo in acres of space out wide. Has a goal! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 54 minutes is number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Zamorano! Bellingham! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
The attendance for
Well,
this
it's good
match
stuff.
was
This is better.
This is a really
71,898.
front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Davis, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving
Substitutions
forward.
taking place.
Pedri, Darren Fletcher. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Hakimi. Showing good feet. Yamal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tempo around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Foden calmly anticipates. And it's Del Piero.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Fletcher. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well,
There will be
both
3
sides
minutes added
might have
time.
to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. David Villa! And for a moment, time stood still. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Bellingham! Wonderful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good alertness. Darren Fletcher. Porto are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, nicely intercepted. Gravenberg.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! They've scored! Porto are level. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is masterful defending. Quality ball. And it's Fletcher. David Villa. Interesting ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bellingham. David Villa. Pedri. He's found the way through. He's got tall. Goal! Milan! And they're back in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan get themselves into the lead. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe with the foul. And here's Del Piero. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. Alexander-Arnold.
There'll be 3
Gravenberg.
minutes added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. David Villa. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Oh, shooting chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Porto really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Del Piero. Oh, has another go! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Match was 80,607.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball.
Bellingham! Gravenberg. Kubo. Now it's Mbappe. Kubo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gravenberg.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
No foul, says the referee. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting...
He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Porto really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And it's Del Piero. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gravenberg. Threads one in. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 8.
And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a sharp pass. Can he finish? Grealish completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter.
There's the shot! And it's a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come. Pedri! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Porto with the corner, they're first. That'll be a throw. Porto have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ødegaard. Pedri. Oh, great ball! Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Grealish. Grealish will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Neymar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Grealish. Endo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne looking on. He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ødegaard. Endo. Oh, here's a chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Alexander-Arnold.
There will be
Palmer.
1 minute added time.
Adams cuts out the pass. Out towards the flank. Ødegaard crosses. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Porto really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's another good win of the ball. De Bruyne. Good spot, he's seen the run. Pedri. Porto are looking to break at pace. He's in plenty of space here. And the flag has stayed down. Endo. Palmer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Back into the middle. Darren Fletcher. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a shot! Safi Salih is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fiddles it through. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Adams clears.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Corner number 3 coming up.
To replace him is number 11, Çalhanoğlu.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Porto get their 4th corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Porto really might just end up kicking themselves. That could well have been it.
Palmer. Adams gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Porto are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Mbappe. That's cause for mild irritation.